Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. You're the last sign out this time, and yeah, I'm looking forward to read for you. I'm gonna use this deck, Tattoo Tarot, Ink and Intuition. And I'm gonna start by asking what's in the now. And the first card that comes out is Nine of Swords. So what's in the now is that you are having sleepless nights or too much on your mind. I wonder why that is. I wonder why Scorpio has sleepless nights. It's been the full moon here for 2 days now. 2 nights. I've also had sleepless nights for no particular reason. It can sometimes be like that. Next card that comes out for you is Ten of Cups. So, behind these 10 cups there is a symbol for peace. You know, the old hippie symbol. So the sleepless night is perhaps to do something with that you're fearing for your stability, because the Ten of Cups is it's really like family bliss or emotional bliss. You have everything you can wish for, and perhaps you're afraid to lose it for some reason, Scorpio. You are a fixed sign too, so perhaps you are a bit strong-willed. And the next card that comes out is the Chariot. So there's something with this your foundation here that is about to change, because the major arcana trumps the Ten of Cups, and things are gonna change whether you like it or not. And perhaps you're moving or something like that. Perhaps you need to move, you and your family, and these horses doesn't look like they know where they're going really. They don't even have their gear on to pull the carriage. So if perhaps this move of yours doesn't feel very organized or sudden or something like that. We'll see where this goes. There's some nice gospel here in the background, country gospel with Joan Baez. She and Bob Dylan were lovers, but I like her a lot. Bob Dylan I've been listening to since I was a teenager, but now I mostly listen to Joan. What else for my dear Scorpios? This deck has its own life. I keep turning the cards so that they should all be in the same direction, but they refuse to stay that way. So I had a boyfriend for a really long time, and he had a Scorpio moon, and it was intense, and he was almost like crazy when the moon came. Sometimes he didn't sleep for days. It wasn't always easy, but it was lovely too. The next card that comes out is the Queen of Wands. I don't know why I feel like I'm reading for a man here. Perhaps I am. There is someone in your surrounding who has a really strong will. This could of course be you too. but it comes underneath this Nine of Swords. And the Queen of Wands, she wants a thing to happen. There is a fire all around her. She's keeping up her wand as if she's like, I don't know, giving directions, or, well, she wants to have it her way, so to speak. And she often gets, she's also very charismatic, and she often gets what she wants. And if the Queen of Wands wants something from us, perhaps that could make us a bit nervous. You are a water energy, and I know how is water and fire. Well, water could of course put out the fire, so that's a good thing. The next card that turned around is the Empress. So there is a very strong woman here, and the Empress is connected to, I think it's Taurus and Libra, both those cards. And there is again this woman in the red dress. I feel like this is the same person, and this card is going to be in the center of the reading, and it's also, it is a major arcana. So this person, the Queen of Wands, is looking here at to the right, and this person is also looking to the right. And up here we have like the Chariot. So this person wants something to happen here with a red dress. And in the beginning she was just pointing, but now she sits steady on the throne. So I think things are going to go her way. We will see where this goes. It becomes even Three of Cups. And the reason that she wants to go that way is because she believes it will bring joy. She thinks it's going to bring more happiness and fulfillment, or a reason to celebrate. So she doesn't have any bad intentions. Too many cards. So do you have any plans for how to begin your new year? Any changes you are gonna make, or something like that? I've taken up mantra meditation again, and I'm putting a link in the description beneath every sign. The next card that comes up was the Six of Cups, and it came out in the reverse, so I'm going to honor that. And the Six of Cups could be about being nostalgic and romanticizing the past. It could be about a soulmate and things like that too, like a long lost love, someone from your childhood you were still thinking about. But what I feel more than anything here, that since it came in the reverse, this is not a time to be sentimental. If there is a physical move or any other movement in your life, I feel that you should not, you shouldn't cling on to what has been. Our eyes input on the front of a face, in the front of our faces, because it's more important to look forward than back, right? So Six of Cups in the reversed. Anything else for my dear Scorpios? Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is like ending a battle, and we can see that in the middle of these swords there is a flower. So what you used to be fighting, I feel like you will put down your swords and there will be peace. 4 is also to do with stability, generally. So if there were 3 or 5 of swords before, I think you're gonna let this person win, if it's not you. If this is you, and you really want something to happen because you have an idea of something that will make life better, I think you're gonna get your will through. But we have one last card, so you should not say too much. Scorpio. Too many. Sister card. And the last card that came out is the Hanged Man. So it comes beneath the Chariot and the Three of Cups. And the Hangman is, if you're unhappy about a decision, I feel you have to change your perspective and look at it the other way. Perhaps you don't have to hang yourself upside down completely, but this is a major arcana, so this is also something that the universe wants from you. If you're the strong-willed person who wants to move, it tells me that you need to see like the other person's perspective, because someone is having sleepless nights here. It might be you, or dealing with a very fiery, stubborn, strong-willed person here who has very good intentions. But sometimes you need to get people on board so that they feel that they are part of the decision too. And if you are the person who are being pushed, I feel like you are going to you're going to not stop this, but you're gonna need like a period of thinking before you are ready to go with this, so to speak. I'm gonna pull an oracle card too, and I'll just show you the cards. I'm gonna pull it from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle by Alona Fairchild. Oops. 2 cards came out. A lot of cards came out. At least the cards are coming out, but I just want the one. Just one, please. Here we go. And you got a number 4. Daughters of the Red Tent. It's a bit dark here suddenly. Sun has gone out. And now, this one did not want to stay here. I think it's time to leave the Christmas decoration soon, but I just wanted to keep it the same for all the signs. So after I've done your reading, the Christmas decorations are going up the attic. Okay, daughters of the red tent. You're being at the threshold of a new life. You have outgrown the world you once knew and even the person you once believed yourself to be. This is a sign of a good life to come. Yet, at the threshold there can be danger, for that which is new is vulnerable until it gains full strength. You are held in sacred protection throughout this time of transition. Soon, you shall emerge in full maturity and strength, integrated and ready to bring yourself to the world in a new form. It has been decreed thus by nature itself, and so shall it be. Opening up to new life takes courage. You have to be willing to enter into unknown territory, and sometimes you may feel insecure as you find your way. To live a new life means leaving behind the life that you have known. You may feel inspired but also challenged. Whether you are loving the transition or struggling to get through it, know that you are held in the protection of the daughters of the red tent. This is a time when you need to shield yourself from the prying eyes or opinions of the world, just until you feel strong enough to stand in your own truth in the new phase and not find that the doubts or fears of others cause you to doubt yourself. Just as birth cannot happen in full light of day, it needs the nurturing darkness of seed in soil or babe in womb. So too does your emergence out of transformation need its own coverage in the red tent. Here it can be held until the time is right to emerge, ready for you to hold your own in the world on a stable, secure inner foundation. You can choose to shield yourself by loving your emerging self and all the uncertainty and confusion that may come along with your transformational process, with patience, curiosity, respect, and compassion. You do not need to judge yourself or the process in any way. Do not allow others to judge you either. The only way through such a process is to have unconditional trust. Take your time in solitude as needs be and call on nurturing rituals to help you go through the process. You can choose to care for yourself the best way you can whilst you learn to trust yourself as you grow into your new life. Patience and working on yourself will bring success. Trust in the divine timing of how things should unfold in your life. There will be a surprising return of life, something springing back into life, or something thought lost will be found in a better way than before. The red tent is a wise, sacred space. It allows for restoration and healing that is powerful and happens naturally from within. Surround yourself with people and places that feel nurturing and protective of you, with your best interests at heart. And here's the healing process, Scorpio, if you want to do it. If you find a red scarf or piece of clothing to use in this healing process, please gather it now. Don't worry if you cannot find a piece of red material. You can visualize or imagine that you have a red cloak instead, and that will work well too. If you are using the visualization instead of red material. Start by seeing, sensing, or feeling a red cloak wrapping gently around you. If you're using red material, you can wrap it around you as much as possible, intending or imagining that it is a red cloak. This cloak of red feels nurturing, protective, and strengthening. You feel safe in your red cloak. When you are ready, say aloud, "Daughters of the red tend to love me unconditionally. While Kuan Yin, Red Mother of unconditional love, watch over me now. Lend me your grace, your protection, your sweet sanctuary as I surrender into my own coming of age. I accept the ending that serve my life purpose. I accept your divine protection throughout my sacred rebirth into a new life. Thank you. Through the divine grace, mercy, and compassion, so be it." Rest in your red cloak for as long as feels good. You have completed your healing process. And I have finished your reading, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. And good luck with this move. Okay, bye-bye.